It was the witching hour, when the boogeyman comes out. The girls say the witching hour arrives at midnight.
My first days on set were really when I was filming in the orphanage at the very start of the film. And when I saw Steven, because I'd met him in Berlin, but it had been a couple of months since I'd seen him, so it felt exactly like the feeling I had when I first met him. I was very nervous, and I was very, but you know, I was quite shy as well at first. Like, it was kind of just like, hi. Yeah. I was very shy like that, and but then after the first couple of days, and I got to talk to you more, and I got to kind of interact with you more, it got more comfortable for me, and I felt like just like he was a really close friend. So.
Where am I?
Giant country.
The first set I ever walked on, the first professional set, was when I was 22 years old, and I directed Joan Crawford in a pilot called The Night Gallery for NBC. And I was just a kid. It was terrifying. Everybody was out to get me, I felt. Every single person. The crew in those days, their average age was 53 years old. Mm-hmm. They all wore hats and ties on the set. I wasn't. I was a hippie with long hair, and I had love beads on. On top of a professional viewfinder, I had pimples, because I hadn't grown out of my pimples yet. And I walked onto that set, and that crew didn't look at me like, we're going to help support him to make his debut as a director. That crew was sharpening their knives. I could see it in all of their eyes. And the only support I had on my very first show was my cameraman, a man named Richard Batchelor, and the actors. The actors came to my rescue. And so it was one of the most terrifying, traumatic experiences of my entire life. And I'm surprised I stayed in the business, but I did.
Oh my. Why did you take me?
Because I hears your lonely heart. I was hearing all the secret whisperings of the world.